Hey Taurus, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody is having a good end to their week. Looking forward to the weekend. Card just popped out on me. What is this? Out of King of Cups. I'm going to throw it back in and see if it shuffles out. So, for those of you that have been keeping up, you know this is Taurus and pick your sign. Sitting in a tree, Kissing. This is Taurus and the other 11 zodiac signs as you are in a relationship. So I have done Taurus and Aries, Taurus and Taurus, Taurus and Gemini, Taurus and Cancer, Taurus and Leo, Taurus and Virgo, Taurus and Libra, Taurus and Scorpio, and I have Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Pisces. So this is going to be the reading for Taurus and Sagittarius. This is the Kissing in a Tree reading for the end of January and part of February 2019. So as I've stated in the other kissing videos, I'm going to do this every month for Taurus. I'm going to stay away from the monthly. In my mind, the energy right now is just changing too rapidly. And so I can read today and promise you Thursday, tomorrow or Friday, I'll come up with something totally different. That's how quickly the energy is changing. There are a lot of overarching themes for all signs, and they'll sometimes stay consistent, but in other areas, as you get more focused on what you're looking at, the energy is just changing. It just is what it is. That's due to a lot of planetary energy moving around back and forth, shit in retrograde, coming out of retrograde, going into retrograde, all that kind of stuff. So I'm particularly keen on Taurus. I am a Taurus, and so understanding that Uranus is going to pop its head up here in another 8 or 9 weeks in the sign of Taurus and be there for an extended amount of time, we need help. So this is the Kissing in a Tree reading for Taurus and Sagittarius. 9 card spread. Recent, past, current, and future energy. 1 for your overall energy and 3 for guidance. Let me cut these cards up, Taurus and Sagittarius, and we will get it going. All right. So for the first card, oh, the Happy Family card. Doggone it, right out the gate. 10 of Cups. Second card is the 6 of Wands. Third card is the Double card, and from underneath the deck, the overall energy is the 8 of Cups. Wow, this is interesting. So, the Happy Family card. One of you is thinking about getting out of the relationship. So, this probably would have come up reversed if I did reversals. This probably would have been in a reverse position. It's a real sad and somber mood, Taurus and Sagittarius. I don't know. It's not. Sometimes the energy that I pick up when people are breaking up is loud and raucous, and I can hear dishes breaking and windows slamming and doors slamming and car doors slamming and tires screeching. I can hear all of that end of relationship noise that you hear in loud voices. This is a very quiet and somber but definitive done with the 6 of Wands, and this is the recent past. So I'm gonna say you guys have kind of put the nail in the coffin. This is not going to resonate with every Taurus and Sagittarius relationship, but there are some of you out there that are probably getting ready to, if you haven't started it already, going through a divorce. The 6 of Wands is just telling me the sense of accomplishment is over. It's done. It's just done. There's not. 10 of Cups. 10 is completion. Full, finished. 9 is fulfillment of a wish. 10 is the completion. It's come full circle, and that's the end of it. Thank you very much. And it's not in and of itself a bad thing, but then when you start picking up on this other energy and what's surrounding this card, it then turns into someone leaving the family unit, and one or the both of you are either packing up and leaving the family home, or one of you has decided to leave and the other's going to stay. There may be children involved, so just be mindful, you know, as you're moving forward, that you do have kids if you've got them, and that they're going through this as well. The Devil card is telling me that there was just an illusory relationship. You thought it was one thing, the other person thought it was something else, and if you pull this back, this is really an eye. Get closer to it, you can see, and those red veins in that eye tell me y'all have had many a sleepless night over this shit, and y'all are just done. I'm sorry, Taurus and Sag, that it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and again, this is not going to resonate with everybody. Eat the fish, leave the bones, but I feel so sad. This is just like y'all worked so hard and it didn't work out. The overall energy being the Eight of Cups. We ain't even gonna talk about what it means. We're gonna just look at the card. You trying to get up off them cups and get onto firmer ground. It has evidently been a rocky transition, especially coming to the end of a relationship. And you guys knew the end was coming. That's exactly what I feel. Y'all knew it was coming. And at Christmas time, or maybe just before, y'all like, okay, game over. We're done. Let's see what we got going for Taurus and Sagittarius with your current energy. Hermit card. Eight of Coins. Seven of Swords. So you guys you're thinking about this. Y'all are in your feelings. Taurus, y'all are definitely in your feelings about this. And again, this is a Hermit card, and this is your second major arcana, right behind the Devil card, coming into your current energy. That illusory, you know, thought you saw what you didn't really see, saw shit, is what's got you going here, you know. Wow. And he said he was going to work every day and he wasn't going to work. Or she said she was going with her girls on a trip, but she was really with dude. It's that. And the deceit was complete because you didn't know about it. And Taurus, I'm going to have to say this was you that got blindsided. You really didn't know about it because things in your household went on like nothing was going on, but you could feel something was wrong. But the actions weren't matching what you were feeling. You know, time to go to dinner, everybody got up and got dressed, went to dinner. Time to go to the show, everybody got up, got dressed, went to the show. You know, it was always a family thing. I get that feeling, but there was a lot underneath, you know, that perception of, is that really two people or is that an eyeball on fire kind of shit. So quite obviously, what you're doing is you're taking a step back. And Taurus, this is definitely your energy. You're taking a step right back and you are really thinking about this whole situation. It seems like it was a really serious long-term relationship and you invested a lot of your heart and your time into it. So you've taken a step back and you are really looking at the whole structure of the relationship. And your partner, I'm going to have to say, Sagittarius is not doing the same. They are moving on. The energy of the Eight of Coins, 8 is infinity. And it is your centerpiece card. It is about being busy, the repetition of work. And Taurus, this is you. This is you all day. Y'all are, when you come out of this hermit mode, or as you're coming out of it, you are refocusing yourself on getting it together, not just professionally, but trying to get your personal life together and back on track so you can continue to move forward. With the Seven of Swords here, that's just confirming what I'm saying. You're strategizing, plot planning and strategizing and trying to come up with the best solution to get from where you are, overall energy, onto firm ground. Let's see what we got for future energy for Taurus and Sagittarius. I'm so sad. This is so sad. 5 of Wands. Tower moment. Coming up. 3 of Swords. And let me just tell you, at the end of this, the 3 of Swords is about regret. In this instance, it's just about regret. And this is around the table. Taurus and Sagittarius. Both of you are hurting. Both of you have lots of regrets because things didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Whatever the reason is, whether the Taurus stepped out of the relationship or the Sagittarius, the reasons they may feel are valid. You know, I cheated on you because you weren't doing anything, or I cheated on you because I was trying to get with this person before I got with you. Whatever it is, a lot of regret around it, you know, that it ended the way that it ended. Whoever was on the outside probably more upset that they got caught or found out. And I'm sorry to say that. That's at the end of this, but let's go back to the beginning for your future energy, the Five of Wands. It's about confusion and conflict. In this instance, usually the actual meaning is about scattered energy, but here it's about confusion and conflict. Y'all are trying to get through this. Again, I gotta say, I think it's the Taurus that is probably dealing with the confusion and the Sag dealing with the conflict. And again, I'm just sorry y'all had to go through this. It's just, whew, too much. It's too much, and I just feel sad. It's like, damn, let's just go get a drink. The Tower moment. Y'all are not completely broke up yet. So it's gonna come. I hate to say. And it's gonna be that night, you know, when whoever's moving out comes to get their stuff, and it's just gonna be one thing after the other. I don't have the sense that this is gonna be a physical or vicious encounter. However, you at the end of something, this is what the hell happens. It just happens. You just, you know, just things that have to be said, need to be said, and all the time aren't said in the quiet calm of a conversation. You know, ordinarily, when you're at this point, you're yelling and screaming and slamming doors. There's some of that, but again, this whole energy is real serious. It's not that frenetic, get out my house, bitch. Nah. And I'm sorry, I ain't trying to offend nobody, but y'all hear what I'm saying. It's not that kind of energy. This is got a real sense of finality to it. You know, bank accounts being closed, maybe vacation property being sold, cars being sold, things being consolidated, maybe a bankruptcy or something included in this. It's right here. It's right here. It's nothing to fear. It's the end of something. And again, we go back to the very first card, the Ten of Cups. It's complete. And whatever the purpose was for the relationship, y'all are done. Right or wrong, good or bad, whoever cheated, it's just done. It's run its course, it's run its cycle, and it's done. And sometimes you just have to be thankful for whatever time you have with a person and move on. That's not always the easiest thing to do, and usually not the easiest thing to do, but in this instance, probably best. The less arguing and confusion and commotion and shit that y'all can keep down to a dull roar, I would do that. And the faster and the sooner you can get over this, the better. It will help you move forward that much quicker. Let me see what the universe has got for advice and guidance for you, Taurus and Sagittarius. See what we got going on. Six of Cups. Justice card. And the Moon card. And the Spirit is telling me to give this advice to both the Taurus and the Sagittarius, not just the Taurus and not just the Sagittarius. The Six of Cups is really about the regret of letting go. That's how I'll put that, and that's what it is. That's what it means in reverse, but it really is about the regret of letting go, and really the regret of having to let go. One of the other of you is probably not ready. I'm gonna guess if it's Taurus that was disillusioned in this, you know, it's hard to come out from under thinking that something has been a certain way for a long time. And your Sagittarius lover may be trying to come back. And right now, it's just, you got so many regrets about the whole damn thing. It's like, no, dude, I'm good, thanks. Try not to stay here too long. Try to work on healing from the inside, so you can get to a point of forgiveness if you need to. And I'm reading now, I'm talking to both Taurus and Sagittarius. However this is resonating with either one of you, wherever you need to heal on the inside, do it. That cup right there is about the healing in this situation. Do what you need to do to heal on the inside so you can forgive, so you can move forward without a whole lot of karmic debt in this relationship. The second advice card is the Justice card, and as usual, it's about taking responsibility for your actions. Taurus and Sagittarius, whatever the fuck you did, if you cheated, then it stand up in your damn truth. It's no sense in acting like, oh, I just fell into it. No, you just fall into nothing. You had a reason. And I think sometimes we get in relationships and we want to blame everybody else for dumb shit we're doing. But when we do things, when you go outside of a relationship, there's a reason. And even if you don't like to deal with the ugly, filthy truth of how you feel on the inside and what it makes you do, you need to. And when you can stand up in your truth, it's a lot easier for other people to accept you as you are and not make decisions based on what they think you are. So in this, Sagittarius, Taurus, both of you need to take responsibility for your actions in this relationship. And again, take the lesson with the blessing and move on. And I know that sounds easier said than done, but if you want to move past this without it just forever haunting you, you need to do the inside work, take responsibility, move on. Don't get caught up in the moon card, in your emotions, because of it. And universe is telling you, don't let this sidetrack you. If you're moving forward to end the relationship, don't get into that wishy-washy, emotional, nighttime energy, really being deceptive to yourself and the other person. Well, we need to make it work. If you've had all this traumatic information, either one of you, Taurus or Sagittarius, come at you because somebody's done something to harm the relationship, don't act like it didn't happen. Don't act like it ain't no big deal. It's a huge deal. If your feelings are hurt, it's huge. So accept that dark side. Accept it so you can move on. Learn from the relationship, take from the relationship what you need to, and if you need to be strong enough to take care of children that came from this relationship, or if you have other joint responsibilities, deal with the emotions so you can move forward. Taurus and Sagittarius, I love y'all. I feel so bad because I know it's hard, and for those of you that this is resonating with, I get it. I hope y'all have a good rest of the week. Please be safe. Taurus and Sagittarius, stand in your truth, talk your truth, be your truth. I'm going to leave the reading here, and I hope y'all have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.